thought I'd just try and finish a bit more of it. Just try and do more details on it off camera instead of just trying to continue it, because I want to get this finished really. But also I'd like to show you, there's this one that I've been working on, which is a redraw of this really old looking one on here. That's the way I used to draw, with not much detail, compared to the way I draw now. So yeah, that was like the one that I'm working on now, which I've near enough finished really. And then that was the older one, which I found online, 2014. So that's like a comparison to the way I used to draw 2014 and here, the present day, what I draw. You know, I seem to draw more detail and seem to like all the details and stuff like that. So I just thought I'd show you that. Yeah, I've just added more drips and stuff and like weird looking eyes, but I just need to finish it off a little bit, but I'm going to do that later, because I already spent way too much time on that. I've got a couple of sketches here, there's either this one, it's like a demon thing again, is always like a demon theme, and there's a light sketch there of that one there. I probably might do this one, so I'm just going to attach this to the holder. Just try and get that right. Yeah, so I might leave that one for another time, concentrate on this one. You can barely see it really, but this is going to be like a quick live stream. Oh, hang on a minute, I just need to plug in the charger because it could go off anytime. Put it in there. Right. So I'm just going to start to ink this creature thing. It's got like one singular looking eye here. Then more teeth. I'm a bit earlier tonight because I'm a bit busy later on, so I thought I'd come on a little bit earlier for a YouTube art stream. Watching a few movies with the kids, so I'll probably make this a short one really. So yeah, it's like I had this idea of like some kind of demon that's like split in half, but it's almost like a brain. I ain't got that side equal, you know, like two halves of like a brain, or even like a heart or something. I don't know. Don't really know. So I'm just trying to draw a few things in. Hello there, Diego. Trying to do just a quick live stream, a short live stream here, trying to maybe just quickly ink some of these little sketches that I've got that I need to work on a little bit more. Is it night? It's it's evening over here. It's nearly 7:45 on a night over here in the UK. So yeah, I usually do these live streams a little bit later, but I'm a little bit busy later on, so I thought I'd just come on a little bit earlier. So I've got this one. I'll just try and quickly ink this one as well. This is something similar to that one, but like a different variation. Cheers, Joe. Yeah, just trying to keep up with these live streams. I've done quite a few this week, so but I'll just come on a bit earlier because I've got something to do later on. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and finish these couple of drawings, but I don't know if I'll get very far on them. Maybe just do all the outlines and things like that. For those that have who saw yesterday's live stream, I'll just show this again. I started to work on it a little bit more. I was going to work on the rest, but I just needed to get it done. Still a little bit to do, bit of paint I need to do on the eyes and stuff. This like demon thing, cosmic horror demon or whatever it's called. Yeah, just needed more drips and stuff, and I think they said they wanted a few more little tentacles in the background or at the side somewhere, so I'll try and add that with white paint and start to ink just little minor details and clean it up, and then scan it in and send it off, and then that'll be that one. So yeah, I like drew that most of yesterday's live stream, so yeah. So I'm busy doing these ones now. These are not really, well, they're not commissions anyway, they're just drawings just to put in my like files and things like that. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, quite like drawing them black and white ones. But if I can get a good amount of these similar types of designs together, you know, where there's these just a mash of like demon heads stuck together, I could make it into sort of like a series of artworks or something like that. I'm trying to keep them with like themes and stuff like that, so I don't know, just keep busy. Yeah, cheers, no stress. Yeah, I don't think there is anyway. I'll just draw what I draw and no pressure. Cheers, Arisa. So I don't know if you see me Instagram, I sort of draw these type of themed things quite often. I'm always posting stuff like this in there, and Sometimes I never finish half of what I start, but I suppose the thought's there to finish them one day. But then I think with these streams I've actually finished a couple of drawings for a change, so yeah, I think I'll try and do more streams if I can keep up with it. So there's these two so far. Just done the outlines quite quick. Don't think I'll finish these within this live stream. Got until about 8:45, 50 minutes. Then I've got to disappear. Well, not disappear, but watching a movie, but I don't know what to watch yet. Just don't know. Could be a horror, or it could be something else, I don't know. Hello, Nando. My inspiration comes from horror films and just the stuff that I like to draw. I look at other artists and see what they're drawing sometimes. That gives me a little bit of inspiration and things like that. But yeah, I'd say horror films. I've always liked horror films and things like that. Side. Try and work on this one a little bit. think I did a similar one to this actually. It looks really similar. I don't know where the other one. Probably packed it away somewhere. Yeah, it's in the stack of drawings. But I remember drawing it something similar to this. Don't know where that drawing is. I don't know. Done that many drawings. I can't find stuff. Oh wait a minute, there it is. That's the one. Looks similar to that. I don't know why that is. I just I'm not copying it or anything. I just don't know. I must have had that same type of image in my head. Not the camera. Yeah, so yeah, it looks quite similar actually. The mouse slightly slanted there, yeah. Sometimes I do that without even thinking about it. Slightly different on that side and things like that, but yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just do variations with just not even thinking about it sometimes. Oh well, just thought I'd show you that. Get back to trying inking a bit of this, and like I said, I don't know if I'll finish these. I don't know if I'll start, well, I've done the outline of the other one, but I'll just focus on one for now. Cheers, Nando. What I'll have to do is I'll have to do a video of all the drawings that I've ever done. Just show them all. You might have seen a few on some videos, but I've just got loads of drawings just piling up. If I finished half of them, I'd have a full book worth of stuff. Like, that's what I've been trying to plan, but an art book, but I don't know. I just can't seem to do my own projects for some reason, or or found the time to do them. I think I always get distracted by other stuff, like commissions and things, but well. Like I finished that black and white commission near enough, just a little bit more to it, and then I've got 3 more commissions to do. So got like an impaled zombie to draw for a t-shirt or something. The other one's like a demon. I think it said demon dragon or something. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, something like that anyway. And the other one was some kind of skull thing with a logo or something. Even I don't do logos much, but or rarely at all, really, to be honest. I don't like drawing logos. That's one of my least favourite things to do. But sometimes I try and have a go at logos just to get out of my comfort zone, sort of thing. Drawing the stuff that I draw. Looking forward to drawing the impaled zombie anyway. I draw them quite a lot as well. Drawn quite a few of them. Like zombies on like sticks, like zombie kebabs. No, there's no update at the moment. I'm still waiting to hear on that Stephen King art book. Got 2 pieces. I can tell you what they are, but I just can't show them at the moment. But I did like a Pennywise creature drawing from It, and that was pretty good. I quite like drawing that one. And the other one was Barlow drawing, from the head vampire in Salem's Lot. I drew like the head of that. I can tell you what they are, but I just can't show them. But yeah, just waiting to hear back off that. It sounds like a good project. I wanted to do more pieces of artwork for it, but the longer I'm waiting, them pieces just sit there, and I can't really make prints of them or anything, or I don't know. So I only did 2 pieces. I think there's others who did like 6, 7 pieces sometimes. I don't know if they'll all get accepted in the book, but I can hope they'll get accepted in the book. So it's nice to have like artwork in a book or an art book. Yeah, Nando, I've thought about doing a graphic novel for some time actually, quite a few years. I've made plans several times, I've made designs and draft pages and like story concepts and stuff, and then I've just like got distracted and never really followed through with it really, and did anything with them, or finished anything really. So it's always in the back of my mind to do something. I've got to try and do something with it, because I just think it'd be wasted if I didn't. So yeah, definitely do a horror comic or a graphic novel. That's more, because I'm not. I don't know if I could do the monthly comic book type thing. You know, where one comes out every month. I'd rather just do one massive story in a book. That's more my idea, but that means more work. Like, but yeah, it's always in the back of my mind to try and do something like that. And time's knocking on, like 42. I'm 42 already. Getting older. I just think you just got to do the things you want to do in life more, no matter what gets you down, I think. You know, because life has a habit of getting you down sometimes. And in the past I've sort of like let it, and I shouldn't have done really, and you know, so I think I've really got to like focus on what I want to do more. So I'd say like doing what I do, like I've been sort of like treading water, if you know what I mean. Just going from one thing to the next and not really settling on one type of thing to do, and I think I've just got to focus on maybe one or two things and then get them done. I don't know. I just don't really know. Yeah, so I'd definitely like to do some kind of horror graphic novel thing. But then I'd also like to make my own horror film as well, so it's up to me to get these things done, or you know, try and get on with stuff. Yeah, cheers, Nando. Yeah, I reckon it could be, if I just stick to it and do it. I've got some good story ideas. It's just, you know, working on and sticking to it. haven't read that. I haven't read much Stephen King, to be honest. Was it Stephen King? Yeah. Crouch End. I've heard of it, I think. Yeah. Well, I don't do much reading at the moment. I haven't had the time. I used to read quite a lot years ago, but I don't know what it is. I probably start a book and then I can't really finish them really. I think the last book that I read was Clive Barker's Books of Blood. I think short stories. That's sort of like, kept me interest. I think, and that was years ago. I think I got that book. That was when I was living in another house. Pretty sure. Well over 10 years ago. Yeah, but I'll have to take a look at that and yeah. Sometimes like certain like stories, the way they describe like creatures and characters and stuff. You just want to draw them sometimes, or have a go at drawing them. I think I'll get some thicker marker on that bit there, so just get some proper darkness in there. You get all them good textures in there when you add like the dark Sharpie marker, and then you can just layer like textures over the top. That's the best thing. Wonder what would happen if I spend a bit more time on these drawings sometimes. Because if you look real closely, I just scribbling. I don't know if you can see that. just real scribbly looking ink, but if I took the time just to ink real carefully, I don't know. I don't know whether it changed the way it looks or it just looked the same, I don't know. I ain't drawn like that for ages. I've always like rushed the drawing or, you know, tried to get the drawing done. The Swamp Monster. Is that like man thing? Swamp Monster. Marvel. I don't know. Yeah, I think I know what you mean, yeah. Crouching is a short story. Yeah. Well, I'll have to check it. If it's a short story, then I think I'll be able to read it. I think the only long book I've ever read is Lord of the Rings, and that took me quite a while because I had the. Actually, I don't think I've got the book anymore, but I had the collected edition where all three books are all in one, like, and it took me months to read it as a kid. And ever since then, I thought I can't be bothered to read books. If it had pictures in it, like a graphic novel and stuff, I always read them, and because I like to look at the artwork as well and stuff like that. But I can never read full, massive books or, you know, proper novels. I think I'm daunted by the time it takes to read them. But I suppose if I did, there'd be some good books out there. Yeah, yeah, it's exactly right. I don't know. Usually, like if books, like if they've got a movie, I'll watch the movie because it's like I don't know. There's lots of visual, you know, stuff in it, but I don't know. I just don't know what it is about books. I think you just have to set aside the time and just actually read books, but I don't know. If it ain't got pictures in, I don't know. So I used to like reading books, and if you know, I'd look forward to get to like the illustrations if it had black and white illustrations in it, and I'd always look for the illustrations or something, and sometimes if the cover of the book wasn't done in like a style that I liked, or painted, or something that'll make me buy the book, then I probably won't buy the book or even read it. The same with comic books. I used to, if I didn't like the cover, then I probably won't buy the comic, but then I used to buy all sorts of comics when I was a kid, but when I could afford them, now I can't afford them, right? It's strange. It's strange I could afford them on, £10 pocket money a week back then. But now, I can't afford them. I might have to get like collected books every so often. Yeah, so this one's getting there. Sometimes it's worth going over certain areas with thicker pens and stuff like that. You can just add to the textures and stuff. That's something that I never used to do up until a few years ago. Probably too scared to mess up the drawing or something. But it really does add different sort of like textures to your drawings and stuff like that if you can go over. I mean, not like plaster them with extra sort of ink marks and stuff like that, but if you can just work out what needs some extra ink marks, usually around the shadow areas like I've already drawn. Just create some nice textures. Usually around the eyes are good places to do more textures, because you want them to, well, the eyeballs in particular, just like to be like set well in the the head, and just give it some nice textures all around it. Yeah, it's looking how I want it, I think. Draw some like black blood drip things. Since it's like just all in like black and white, you can just add like the suggestions of like blood dripping. do a couple of minutes of this one. Just maybe add a bit of just darkness and stuff that I need to work on. I think you can be real sketchy with these markers sometimes. You just don't have to be too precise, because you're just layering up loads of shadows anyway. Stuff like that. Just keep some areas like dark with these thick marker strokes there, and just build on it. Got to finish this one. Oh, I've got about 8 minutes. Yeah, weekends usually like movie time and just chilling out a little bit more. Draw like non-stop during the day, most of the evening during the week, and then weekend seem to wind down a little bit. Except for Sunday evenings. I seem to go mad with sketching new ideas on Sundays, especially in the evenings on Sunday. Chill out with a nice bottle of wine and just, even though I shouldn't be drinking much wine. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to chill out sometimes. I think I should have like carried on with the idea that I had with this. I was going to do like 2 halves of like a brain, and then maybe the bottom half there's going to be like loads of teeth, like maybe one long mouth along the bottom, and then the rest is like one massive brain type thing. Structure, like it would have been a good drawing, so I can probably redraw or sketch something like that another time. I don't know. Sometimes you have ideas for stuff and then you try and get on with them, and then the drawing changes and it's not what you wanted. This is one of them drawings, but it's still turned into an okay drawing, okay design. Yeah, I think if I am to do some more live streams at the weekend, I might be able to fit some in early morning, just to get them in really. Maybe another hour and a little bit live stream. Maybe tomorrow morning, Sunday morning perhaps. I'll try and fit them in. Be early though. But then I always have like the live streams set to go in a playlist of like replays, so I can always rewatch it. Just drawing, mainly stuff like this again, and as always, trying to finish lots of drawings. Quite like some of these thick textures and stuff. I'd probably like to ink over. think the idea with this one, it's more darker at the centre, except for the eye. Don't really know. And it gets lighter on the outsides, so there'll be less of this thick Sharpie marker on the outsides. Just little shadows under the teeth. Oh, there's that. Quickly do that. Yeah, quite like that. So the idea of that is I just start to ink texture within it and have less of these little white bits and just like hatching all over them and textures, scribbles and other stuff. Can't really see that. Can't really zoom in on this, I don't think. No, I don't think I can. You can just see like little textures. I'm just trying to add. But the textures will be like more around the outside as I'm working on them. Yeah, but I'll probably do that over another time. I'm going to leave that for now. Nice to do these live streams actually. I actually finish a drawing maybe every time, near enough finish one. Quite like that. Let's just compare it to that other one. Compare it to that one now. Yeah, it is sort of similar. Isn't that crazy? Strange how it does that. I must have subconsciously thought of that design or something similar and then just drawn that one. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. I know I will. I've got a couple of bottles of wine. Very tasty. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.